What is going on, everybody? Good evening, I guess. Francisco Rojas here. It's been a minute. I know. I'm sorry. I was sick for a little while. Just for about a week or two, but we're back. Me and Nick recorded a fresh new podcast episode, and the content that's in this video, you're gonna find a lot of that in the last episode, kind of more in a general way. Elly De La Cruz, obviously, that's what this video is about. We talked a lot about him in the last episode. His debut. When we did the episode, we did it on Wednesday. That was right after his debut. Elly De La Cruz is incredible. Um, I mean, uh, and on the opposite side, unfortunate news about Jacob deGrom and having to get surgery for his UCL. So we give the good and the bad with the podcast. You get a mix of everything. You get a mix of just about everything when it comes to the baseball world. So go check that out. Me and Nick Earnshaw, our last episode. So today, basically what I got for you guys is Elly De La Cruz. Unless you've been living under a rock, you're a baseball fan, you've been living under a rock. You've heard about this guy this year because of what he's done in the minor leagues so far to this point. He reminds me of somebody like an O'Neal Cruz, but just faster, and it's insane. The five-tool thing is real with Elly De La Cruz, and it's real. It's real. And we've already seen it in the majors through his first, 13 plate appearances or whatever it is so far. He's literally done just about everything. He's supposed to be a good fielder too. I haven't seen anything crazy from him in the field yet. At least I haven't seen. So that's pretty much like the only thing he hasn't done. But at the plate, he's literally done everything from the plate to the base paths. So I'm going to give you five just generally crazy stats from the last 3 days. It's really been Elly De La Cruz madness since he came up on Tuesday. So the first thing, we got to start with his first major league hit. Of course, an 112 mile per hour double off the bat. That was on Tuesday night. And the ball was just about here. It was at his head. It was right in level with his eye. You're not supposed to hit that baseball, and Elly De La Cruz took that for a 112 mile per hour cruise out to right center field. Just a preview of what De La Cruz can do. He did walk in his first at bat, so he even gives you some of that plate discipline. De La Cruz the walk, and then the 112 mile per hour double. But then, of course, obviously that's enough for a debut. It's like you're hitting the ball that hard. You're getting a double, you're getting a walk. For a major league debut for anybody, that's great. Let's just be real. And then the next night, an 114 mile per hour nuke out to right field. Nuke. And I think before the game, he might have hit one of those towers out there, Great American Ballpark. Shout out to Nick. He sent it to me. And then he decided he wanted to do that in a game. He didn't hit the tower, but he almost took it out. It was Adam Dunn sort of territory. That's what this guy can do. He's Adam Dunn. He's Trey Turner. He's Aaron Judge. He's freaking all these players all meshed into one. It's incredible. We thought O'Neal Cruz was incredible, and he's going to be incredible too. Hopefully he gets back healthy. But De La Cruz, unbelievable. And I think this is according to David Adler. De La Cruz is 114.8 mile per hour homer to be exact. By the way, it's like 458 feet. Can't leave that out. The hardest hit home run in the StatCast era behind Jake Berger, which was at 15.2 miles per hour just a couple of years ago in July of 21. So the home run, obviously the next day, unbelievable. And then comes the speed. You think a guy 6'5", 200 pounds, how can he run this fast? It's insane. He had a triple yesterday where they clocked his home to third time just over 10 seconds, 10.83 seconds. And the player whose mark he broke, now this was a minor league number here, but himself. He literally went from home to third 10.97 seconds barely under that on a single and a two-base error at AAA on June 2nd. And that was tied for the previous fastest home to third at any level this season with Corbin Carroll's triple for the D-backs on April 25th. A lot of this, again, was taken from David Adler's article. I have the link to that in the description talking about, I mean, he went further into his minor league, like I'm just mentioning here, his minor league stuff. But I kind of wanted to mainly keep it, what he's done over the last 3 days. So definitely go make sure you check that out. And then a couple more things, more about his speed. His single today, it was an infield single. It was a 30.9 feet per second single, and that was the fastest for a Reds player this year. It's insane how fast he can run on the base paths at his size. Again, it's incredible. It's insane. So just under 31 feet per second for Elly De La Cruz. And then the last one, just to wrap it up, put a bow on it because he's done literally everything at the plate that you can do. So this is players with a single, double, triple, homer, and stolen base in first 3 career games since 1901, and this is what Elly De La Cruz did. The only other player to ever do this, Billy Bruton, I can't even say his name, never heard of the guy. 1953, literally 70 years ago. If my math stands correct, 70 years ago. That's what Elly De La Cruz is doing, things that haven't been done in 70 years, and it only was done one time. So Elly De La Cruz, a unicorn. That's an understatement. What he's doing already, this guy's going to be a superstar, fun to watch, a part of the young, exciting future for Major League Baseball. So let me know what you thought of this video. Let me know what you think of Elly De La Cruz, the Cincinnati Reds in general. They got a young core there that's going to be really exciting for the future. And they're a fun team to watch right now, man. National League Central sucks too, so maybe they'll make a run at some point. I don't know. So we'll see with that. So let me know at Rojas_media_ on Twitter. Make sure you subscribe to the podcast. If you want to listen to the podcast, I'll have the link to that in the description box so you can go listen to that. That's going to do it for me, and I'll talk to you guys soon.